Right. So let's see if did this help. If not, I go the other way.
There
Other way.
you go.
Yeah.
Nice job, man.
So I actually got better. I tried different ones.
All right.
I did. This is what I call. Hold on here. Is there? Fin
I
turtle.
see a little bit of it. Yeah.
Fin turtle.
Okay.
Better turtle.
Yeah, it is. Nice
Yeah,
job,
better.
man.
My favorite one though is this one. Can it work?
I can barely see it. All right, I see it. I see it. Yeah, there it is. All right, good job, man.
Yeah, I'm getting
Nice
better.
one.
I'm getting like I said, it's I am genuinely very, very, very honored that people like you are actually willing to come and draw with me. All things considered, it's really cool.
I don't be silly. I'm having too much fun. I just finished this Splinter thing while we were talking. So
yeah, it was great. I got to watch some of what you did. Like, dude, you're incredible. Like, you were absolutely incredible. So,
well, thank you.
Yeah, I saw. Oh, so before we wrap up, I saw your I saw you were showing a piece this morning about a comic you were working on. This on Facebook. Did you? I thought I could have swore I saw it.
Yeah. That's the graphic novel that I hope that I'm gonna fit that I will finish in production by the end of the year.
Nice. You want to talk a
Yeah,
little about it now?
the whole thing is me. The whole thing was mine.
Nice.
It's like the writing, the writing, penciling, inking, coloring, and even the lettering is mine. It's all mine. The whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm keeping all the monies.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to figure out how many copies I need to sell in order to like get to a point where I feel comfortable with it. But the first chapter and the second chapter I don't expect to do well. But if I play my cards right and I write everything the right way and it looks good, who knows? It's just timing, really. We'll see what happens. Well, story for me, story is the most important thing. Then art, then anything else after that.
Well, everything, the best stuff is all about story. As I've gotten older / wiser, I realize how you tell your story is the most important thing. Not it's not how good it is; it's how you tell your story, and that's definitely been a thing. Man, dude, you're cool.
Well, thank you. What I have now is I have pages colored from the cover, then page 1 all the way up to page 40, with only page 32 missing. I will put those together later, and they're all colored, by the way, and I'll put them in a PDF, and I'll send it to you. I'm going to send it to a few people to see what they think.
Well, I told you I got a review column. So what I'll do for you is when you have an idea when your release date is, give it to me closer to your release date or when you're about to launch your Kickstarter. I'll review it and I'll get it started. I mean, I'm on firstcomicsnews.com as a regular reviewer. So
wow,
I review stuff.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I review stuff. So just when time it in such a way that it's like about 3 weeks before you start, for sure. Like you'll know when your date is when in your head it's like when you're ready to launch your Kickstarter. And when you know that, then you send it to me, and then we can and then you just start building it. The other thing you got to do, my friend, this is the only thing I tell you. When you have that date in your head, when you actually are ready to Kickstart, the moment you have it and you can get it done by then, start advertising immediately. Because I look at guys like Russell Nohelty, who does regular Kickstarting campaigns. He starts advertising months in advance. If you're like within like 2 or 3 months of your stuff going, right, and you can get it done, and it's going to be done by then, you should start advertising it now more, because honestly, just from a strictly business point, you're just getting the word out there that you're doing this. And honestly, you're such a fun guy. You're such a really, really fun guy. I think the enthusiasm will be contagious given enough time. That's on.
You think that I should start a Kickstarter campaign like at least 2 months before I release this thing?
Well, start advertising it. Yeah. Start advertising.
Just like posting it on social media that I'm going to have a Kickstarter for this
no, why not? Like, think about it. Okay, so the business end of things, just strictly the business end of what we do is advertising, right? Yeah. That's strictly right. So think of it like this. Let's say springtime. My gut tells me with you it's going to be March. So let's say it's March 1st, 2021. You're going to go out there and you're going to kick butt. Then January 1st, Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. I have this great book I'm really proud of that's going to kick all kinds of ass. And let's do the campaign starting March 1st. And you do that off and on for a couple months. Then you launch the campaign and whatever goodies you come up with. Actually, I have a fun one for you too as a Kickstarter suggestion. I'll do that off the air. But the thing about it is you're such a genuinely enthusiastic guy about your drawings and your life.
Thank you.
And that's honestly one of my favorite things about you. So what you should do then is be that enthusiastic guy about your work for 2 months. Don't worry about the sales. Gush about it. Everything you love about it. Everything that made you want to do it. Talk about it, because honestly, people will relate to that, and you build yourself up to that way. You do live streams all the time as well, right? You can talk. Again, I realize it almost feels unnatural to talk about your work like that. But the thing about it, but the thing about it is, you worked your ass off on it, man. Right? And
I did. I know.
Yeah. So this is all I'm saying to you. Like, give yourself the maximum chance to succeed. Right? Give yourself a couple months, and even if you're not talking about your work directly, right? Talk about the stuff you loved about that made you want to do it too. People will get you. I'm serious, man. I look at one of my favorite authors is Craig DeLuey. He's a friend of mine. He talks about shows he likes. He talks about concepts that he loves, right? Because it's who he is. Just be you, man. And just
yeah.
but